And y'all know I never get up here for political people, ever. But there is no one who has served the 4th Ward. I got a bunch of friends who are running for this office. Our current ward, Alderman Sophia King, is running for mayor, which makes this office available. Yes. There is no one who has served this ward as faithful and as long as the gentleman getting ready to talk to you. He has served under when Will Burns was the alderman, and then Shirley Newsom, God rest her soul, who we just buried on yesterday. She was there for a brief time. He was serving, and then when Sophia came on, he stayed and still served and is serving right now. He is my brother, beloved, and a true friend to your pastor and this church. Now these churches, stand on your feet and welcome my brother, chief of staff to the current alderman, previous alderman. Give him a Bright Star welcome, Prentice Butler, everybody.
Man, that is an awesome introduction, and I would expect nothing less from the leader of Bright Star at St. James Ministry, Pastor Chris Harris. Now, I want to take a little moment to say that you all have an amazing leader. He talks about... Come on. I'm going to say this, that Pastor Harris himself is a tremendous leader in this community. He has been here for a very long time. He's making sure that we have the resources we need to address trauma issues in our community. We have Northwestern Memorial come to our community because of Pastor Chris Harris and his work to make sure that this community has the resources we need to survive and thrive. We would not be here today because of his work. His work is critical to our mission moving forward. But once again, let me introduce myself as Prentice Butler, candidate for alderman of the 4th Ward, City of Chicago. And I also want to say happy 2023. It's still the new year. I wish you all the blessings that God has in store for you. I know the last few years have been challenging. We've been dealing with the pandemic. We've been dealing with public safety issues in our community. I know that we all need a break. We need that hope. We need a brighter day. And so that's why I love starting off the new year and a new week, getting the word of God. So I promise you, I'm not going to be long because I know a lot of people come here and run their mouths, a lot of politicians, and they're going on and on and on. But today, I'm not talking about your vote in particular. I'm talking about your prayers. That's the most important thing in my life right now. And I can tell you this, for better or worse, no matter what happens, if God didn't do anything else for me, I know that I've been blessed. And if you have that faith guiding you, and if you have faith guiding your heart, none of this matters. There's a lot of people that come at this because they want the power, they want the prestige, all that stuff. But this takes a servant leader with heart. That's right. If you don't have love in your heart for people, you should not seek these roles. I repeat, you need to have a servant's heart. You need to lead with love and lead with the people. And too many times in this society, we have people thinking about it the other way. What can people do for me? How can I use this position? How can I enrich myself? And that's part of the problem we have in our community, right? We're looking out for ourselves instead of each other. And I hope that I'm able to give back to this community what is given to me over the past 11 years. Pastor Harris may not remember this, but I met him May of 2011. That's how long I've been working in the community, diligently trying to make sure we work with issues about public safety, making sure we bring new grocery stores in our community, make sure we bring equitable development, and that's still something we have to do. 'Cause I don't know about you, if you looked at the house prices, the home prices in this community, $550,000, $600,000 for a single-family home. I don't know about you, but I don't have that kind of money to afford a house like that. So when we talk about affordable housing, it cannot be just about traditional affordable housing apartments. We need to talk about homes so we can raise our families. That's what we need to talk about, because that's lost in a conversation. People keep saying, oh, you know, affordable housing. I'm like, what about a single family house I can afford to bring my family and raise a family in this community? I don't want to move to the suburbs. I want to be here in the community that we have lived in and we have fought for all our lives. We deserve that. And we deserve to have good quality schools in our community. I've heard from too many friends say, you know what, Prentice? I love being in the city, but it's too stressful trying to figure out this magnet school situation. I got one kid on the southeast side. I got one kid on the west side. I got one kid on the north side. You know what? I'd rather not deal with that. I'd rather go to the suburbs, pay property tax, and just be done with it. That's not right. You see all the development coming in the community right now. They're doing stuff in Michael Reeves, and we're trying to make sure Pastor Harris and I, and he's speaking truth to power all the time, to those developers, make sure they do right by our community, right? We have to keep holding people accountable. The reason why I brought that up, there's investment happening in the city. But what is happening? We're running away from this city, or we're being forced out of this city. We have to stand here and fight, and I want to fight with you as the leader of this community. If I'm so fortunate to be elected by you, my community, my loved ones, on February 28th. So with that being the case, once again, like I said, it's not about the vote, it's about your prayers. I need your prayers and thoughts to sustain me over the next couple of weeks, quite possibly a couple of months, because this is not going to be said and done most likely in February. This is going to carry on until about April. And I do want to say to you all, we're in for a sea change no matter what happens. In the city council itself, we have about 18 new aldermen, no matter what, that'll be elected in city council. This is the largest change we had in almost 75 years in city council. This is unprecedented. So get ready, there's gonna be a change, but I know with your help, your thoughts, your prayers, I'll be ready and we'll be ready as a community. Thank you. Thank you for your time.